ACCUSTATS Video Productions present from the Executive West Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky, the 5th Annual Derby City Classic. Along with Danny Diliberto, I'm Bill Incardona, and this is the finals of the one pocket segment of this event.
Or the semifinals.
Could be the semifinals, because the way it was formatted, that every player had an option to buy back in one time. There are only 2 players left in the tournament. Jose Parica, the player on your left, obviously, has yet to buy back in. Larry Nevel has already bought back in, so therefore he does not have that option available to him. This figures to be a fairly close match, like the first one was. They played a little while ago. Parica defeated Nevel 3 games to 2.
And I might add that this is the second last night of the tournament, and we are playing right now 9-ball on all the other tables in the room, and there's still many 9-ball players left with 1 day left. So, you know, we're going to have a lot of commentary to do tomorrow, I believe, Billy.
Yes, and by the way, if the match is anywhere like the lag, we're going to have a great match. Nevel froze the 6th ball to the bottom cushion. Parica's lag was only about a half an inch off the cushion, so therefore, great lag, and I expect a great match.
I do too. We have sort of contrasting styles. You know, Parica knows a little more about the game, but he has really no flaws. He can bank, he can run balls, he can make shots. Larry Nevel, who's a great 9-ball breaker, it's not going to help him now, you know. But he did win the lag. He's got the first break, which is all important in a short match.
Well, Larry Nevel knows how to win playing tournaments, and I think that's a big plus for anyone, regardless of where you are. If you can get in a tournament, by all means, play in as many tournaments as you can. Get yourself tournament tough. And if you happen to start winning tournaments regularly, then when you finally do get a major tournament, winning will not be that difficult. Yeah, and that's where Larry Nevel is. He knows how to win tournaments. He's got a great stroke, excellent shot maker, and banks real well. He finished 3rd in the bank pool segment of this tournament 3 days ago. So therefore, he can bank, he can shoot, and he can hold up. So therefore, he's going to be very tough to beat.
And he wants to win because he is sitting pretty good for the all-around prize money. You know, we have extra money for the guy who has the most points, the all-around. And you had to play in all 3 divisions to be eligible for the all-around prize money. And Larry Nevel is aware that...
Not only is he aware, he's probably in the lead.
Oh, he definitely is.
Because the player who won the bank pool was Danny Harriman. And in the one pocket, I don't think he did very well.
No.
And Larry Nevel finished 3rd. Now, the player that finished 2nd in the bank pool was Steve McKenich. I don't know if he did well in the one pocket. I don't believe he did.
No, he didn't.
But Larry Nevel finished 3rd in the bank pool, and he's going to get at least 2nd in the one pocket. So therefore, I would have to put him in the lead.
Right. He'd like to cut this ball and snooker Parica from hitting the 3. But he didn't do that. You know, I think that was a mistake because he let Parica out of the trap. Sort of. You know, that last little bump on the 1 snookered the hit on the 3. But I did like him cutting the 1 and going 1 rail near the side and snookering on everything. But he left the shot. He left the shot. What would he like here, Billy? There's a few aggressive shots here. And there's a couple move the ball shots here. Would you shoot the 1 into the edge of the 3 hard and stick the ball and have the 1 bank off the 3 and go towards the, what is that, the 11 ball?
Yeah, that's not a bad shot at all. But you have to be concerned with the red ball, the 3 ball, what's going to happen to that ball.
Well, if you hit it thin enough, it's going to go towards the 2. But I don't think he's going to shoot that shot. He might. He might hit the other side of the 3 and draw towards the rail. I think he tried to do that, but instead he made the ball. You see what I'm talking about? Had he hit the edge of the 3, he wouldn't have made it. It would have banked towards those balls. And instead, he made the ball for Larry Nevel. And Larry Nevel, I don't know if he has a cross shot on the bank or maybe a kiss, but if he has a cross shot on that 9, he can go right at the 1 ball.
I kind of like a shot here. It's a shot that very few people realize is available, and if we can get this telestrator working. Here's the 9 ball. Yeah. Here's the cue ball right here, okay? I like crossing the 9 here, Cue ball goes here and into the stack. The 9 ball ends up right here. Okay, the results of the shot, cue ball here, 9 ball here. And now this is your pocket. So therefore you've made a pretty good shot.
That's a great shot if there's not a kiss on the 9.
Well, there's not a kiss there, that's for sure.
Okay. I can't see it. Anyway, he's banking the 5. He's banking the 5. It might trickle under. He might make the 1 even. He may make the 1. He did. So Parica escaped, and he has a shot on the 1. I think he can hit the 1 with high karate. The cue ball will hit the rail and then go back to the rail with a little stroke.
And he'll move some balls if he shoots it like that. And don't be afraid to hit it a little bit hard and try to move balls, because you know, you need to move balls, particularly in situations like this when your opponent has a lot of balls around his pocket. And the harder he hits this, the more likely he is of pocketing a ball in his pocket.
Okay, let's see what he does here.
See, he's moved some balls. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
move some balls. Don't be afraid to hit it hard. Move some balls, and maybe just perhaps you might pocket a ball in your pocket. Now, he didn't pocket a ball in his pocket, but look at the results he got with that shot there.
Yeah, he looks like he broke the balls. The way the balls are sitting, you know, there's nothing near Nevel's pocket, and a little while ago there was a few. So even though Nevel's leading 1-0, Parica has a decided advantage right here.
Yeah, definitely the balls, the position of the balls favor Parica.
Okay, what do you do here now? I mean, now that you're in a trap, what do you do?
Pretty tough situation for Nevel to deal with. From my vantage point, I really
Let me
can't
see. I think
much.
He's got a little escape shot. It's a little bit dangerous, but I think he can kick off here, either hit this ball or this ball and drop right here. That might be the only thing he can do right now. He's got to defend against that 7 ball.
Well, it's possible that he could do that. If I were him, I would probably try to do something like what you said. Or maybe even take an intentional scratch and just get him over here, if it's possible.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
I
I think it's just as easy to play the shot I said as taking an intentional scratch. Maybe a hair different, but you save the ball. And it isn't like you're tight and want to save the ball, because there are a lot of shots where you'd rather lose a ball and play a guy 9-8.
Well, if he can make a bank, there's no question you have to go for your pocket here, because the bank is not any more difficult than the safety. So therefore, if you pocket the bank, you'll get rewarded.
Little stiff. Well, he can watch Parica run balls and hope he doesn't get out now, because Parica does have a shot. I think he can either shoot the 9 past the 7 ball or even the combination.
If he shoots the 9 to the pocket, that 7 ball is blocking the pocket. So therefore, that pocket is not going to play nearly as large as it is because of the position of the 7. That's why he looked at the 1-7 combination.
Right.
Because that particular shot may be a little bit more easy to execute. Now he's taking a look at where the cue ball is going to go after contacting the 1.
Well, you know what? If he's shooting the 7 with the 1 combination, I don't think he should try to duck. I mean, just go ahead and make it. The cue ball looks like it's going to go into the 6, 13, or 11. Well, he's going to try to cut the 9 past the ball, I believe. Oh, he made the combination with that, and he felt very good here, and I expect him to get a number of balls here.
Okay, the score is 1 apiece. Let's take a look. He may be a little too flat on the 1, but it's workable. Let's find out what exactly he can do with it.
I think he can shoot it straight on and draw back for that 14 ball. If he doesn't get there, he's got to cut on the 9. That's what he took. He took the cut on the 9. He can go to the 4 and 8.
Yeah. He's got enough stroke with this particular shot on the 9 to go around the pink and the black ball. And that's where he wants to be. He wants to be in back of the pink and the black playing position for one of those 2 balls in his pocket. Okay, he's got 2 balls. The 9 will give him 3. He'll stroke this softly. Always going around the table.
Well, he decided he didn't want to roll it. He thought he had more control. And really, after you hit that 3rd rail, you're in line for a great distance.
All right, now he's opting to shoot, I believe, the pink ball. Okay, a little soft. Didn't really get back as far as he wanted to. Now he has a decision to make. I'm sure he'll shoot, but coming up with another shot, Danny, he might not. He might not be able to come up with another shot here.
He might not, but I think he will. But you know the funny part about it? We're talking that he got a little out of line. But if this were straight pool, it would be a perfect break shot. You'd say perfect position, right? Look at this. He's going to roll into that area he just pointed to, and it's possible. I don't know if he should roll. I think he should hit it with a little authority so that that ball gets right out of the way and he can shoot that 12 ball. Well, he didn't. He didn't. I don't like drawing the ball and sticking on that shot. He should have hit it high with a little speed. That would have never happened. So now, instead of running a number of balls, he's got, what, 5? And Nevel's not out of the game. The balls are sitting down here on Nevel's side. If he can get a shot, he can get back in this game.
Okay, now he has 2 options here. One is to take an intentional scratch by just shooting here and down here. The other option he has is to coming off of the 11 ball here, here, and come over here.
Yeah, I like that shot.
That's another option he has.
Yeah, I really have got it down to no options except your last shot. Parica's looking at other things. What could he possibly do off that ball?
Well, he can't afford to leave Nevel a shot on the blue ball, you know, so therefore he has to look elsewhere.
Yeah, Nevel right now is thinking that he can't outmove Parica, so I'm sure he's going to shoot whenever he gets a chance to make some balls. Even if it's
Plus, he's behind 5-1, which is,
yeah,
you know, an inducement to shoot anyways.
Right. Right, but I like your first shot. Fan this ball, go 2 rails behind the 2 if you can.
Yeah, he would like to hide him from the 13. Notice anywhere around here is no good because he gives him the 13 cross corner with a nice ball with the 10 ball to stop the progress of the cue ball. So therefore, he's not going to sell out anything.
You notice he looked at that possibility with the cue stick. He mimicked shooting at that ball bank with no cue ball. No, did you notice that?
Oh, I know. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to shoot this shot.
What?
You know,
roll on, fall on the rail? Why not?
I don't think so. No, this takes too good of a hit.
Yeah, see, he's pointing where he wants to put the cue ball, and
I don't think he's going to shoot this.
It is dangerous because if it bounces,
I'd take a scratch before I would shoot that shot.
Well, it's no good because you're going to leave a bank under 3 anyway if you fan that ball.
Matter of fact, I think the best way to take a scratch may be this way. 1, 2, 3, and just over here.
You're
I think
right,
that may be the best way of taking a scratch.
Yeah, and he could afford to lose a ball because he has some in the bank there. He has 5, so all right.
Okay, now with this shot, Dina, you know he's going to have to travel a little further than here. He's going to have to go all the way over to here.
Right, because if he doesn't, he's going to leave that bank.
Uh-oh.
He left it. He left it. He
Okay.
left the bank. And that other ball stops the cue ball from flying around wildly. So he doesn't have to worry about controlling the cue ball. Just make the ball and don't hit it real hard because that other ball's backing back.
Well, he doesn't even have to make the ball. After banking the 13 over here, cue ball, it will probably end up right in here.
I don't think so, Billy. It's not going to wind up there. No, I don't think it has a chance to wind up there. If anything, it might cut and go 1 rail to that combination.
If he uses a low ball, it'll end up there. If he uses a high ball, then something else will happen.
Yeah. Well, whatever he does, he wants to make this ball. And you're right. If he hits low ball, he's going to come off that other ball and stick on the 6. He made it, and here comes the other ball. Look at this. This is called position while you wait.
Yeah, that's creating a position while you wait.
Now he wants to go 1 rail and get the angle into 2 to go to the 14, and then the 15 is open. That's it. Just roll, go to the 14, then go 2 rails.
Maybe he should go to the 15 now. Because,
Well, no, because
he has the 14 as an insurance ball if he gets the right angle.
I like getting these 2 balls first, Billy, because that other way going into balls you're not going to. Well, he did what you said, so.
See, now if he comes around and he gets the right angle on the 15, he'll go into the 11 and have a shot on the 14.
Well, he got a little angle. He didn't get a great angle.
No, he didn't.
And if he doesn't get another shot here, then he did the wrong thing because he could have got an extra ball. But he might whack him. See what I mean? He blew getting the 14 and that other ball. He could have cinched those two before he did anything like this. 14 could be out of the way and in his basket before he got where he is.
There's no question that he would have another ball, but I think he played to win, but that was his best chance of winning because after breaking up the pack, he should have a shot on the green and white ball, which would have probably, allowed him to win this game from this particular inning. He has to be careful here if he opts to bank this ball because the cue ball is going into the green ball, and he might end up kissing it. So he's going to just draw softly, I believe, into the stack here.
Well, he's going to move it and maybe leave a bank. He did a two-way shot. He billiarded the 6 and played the bank. Great shot. Great shot. The 6 just missed. And now he's sitting where if he makes this ball, he's on the hill. But not according to Parica. Parica's got an extra ball on his side out in the arena there for the folks.
No, he can't afford to hit this hard, Danny, because he may miss it. So
and it might high karate and go right in the pocket. The cue ball could straighten out. You see it? It was going in the pocket.
He tried to hit it hard, and that's something he should not have done.
Did you see what was happening?
Yeah.
If he made that ball, the cue ball was going to have the high karate and hug the rail and go right in the pocket with it. He got a good roll here that he missed the ball.
Okay, now Parica steps to the table. Well, I don't know if he has to give him this ball or not from the position I see.
I don't know. If he tries to cut it, no, he's got to give it to him, I believe. Anything else is wild. Try to get 3 balls from here before Nevel gets another one.
Okay, I like this shot here. I like just crossing this ball here, over here, setting the cue ball up here right now. You're not leaving him a bank with this, so be careful. Be careful. Right. I don't know if he's all right or not.
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
He can't go flying.
No, he can't go. That was a very good shot because he cannot afford to shoot the green ball.
All he can do is knock it on his side near that side pocket so that Nevel can't shoot the 5. He has to make this a threat so that, well, I don't know what. See, but it is a threat because there's an angle on the 5.
Okay, Nevel has an easy shot here. Shoot this ball over this way, following up the cue ball right here, takes everything away. This here doesn't take everything away.
Well, that's not bad either. He 3-railed it on his side, and it happened to go in the side pocket, but the ball still plays better for him than it does for Parica. What do you do now? I mean, he could shoot straight on the 9 into that ball, and the 9 will glance on his side, and the other ball might be a threat again, so that Nevel can't shoot the 5. He needs a ball over there, so Nevel cannot shoot at that 5. Might not sit that way. He'll do something else, but that's a good shot. 2-rail it, put it on that side for a threat in case Nevel wants to shoot that 5 ball. That'll stop him from doing it. Another simple move here. Just get the ball on your side, duck the cue ball, and go from there. Nevel has a big advantage here. Parica needs all 3. The 9 would be tough to get, and plus, Parica doesn't have a shot to shoot here.
Nevel made an excellent shot there, Danny. He put the 9 totally out of play. And it's still a ball that Parica has to defend against.
That's a pretty good shot, too. Now, the shot I like here is just to cross the 5 on his side and come downstream. There's no kiss or anything.
Right. You just cross the 5.
Yeah.
Cue ball down this way.
That's
5
right.
ball ends up over here somewhere.
Right. put a hair left-hand English, so you go further towards that other side, assuring no possible shots.
Nevel leading 7-5 in the first game. Race to 3. Keep in mind, Parica has yet to exercise his option
Watch out, cue ball.
of buying back in. So
He put a little too much English there, and he made his backer like twitch a little.
So therefore, if Parica goes on and loses this first match, he'll still have another one left.
Well, something should be done before. Well, I don't know. You know, whose score is right?
Well, what Danny's saying is that
yeah,
the players on the floor have the score at 6 balls apiece. We have the score here at ACCUSTATS as 7-5 in favor of Nevel. We don't know what score is right, but ours is right. But the players feel that their score is right. So therefore, the game will be decided on their score, not ours.
Yeah, we're just doing a commentary and entertaining people. We have nothing to do with rulings like that, unless they ask us, which every now and then we have to do a replay to see if a guy hit a rail.
This is a possible two-railer here, Danny, so therefore he has a shot to win, or at least get his 7th ball by their score.
You're right. But I don't know, if anyone's aware of it except us.
Watch the cue ball.
Too easy.
Watch the cue ball. Watch the cue ball.
In the drink.
Okay, well, anyways, he wasn't able to control the cue ball. That's the type of a shot that doesn't come up that often, so therefore mispositioning the cue ball or misplaying the cue ball isn't that much of a surprise to me, because that's the type of a shot that you really have a difficult time feeling because you're not familiar with it.
Well, now the score is 6-5 the wrong way, according to them out there. Let's see what happens here. He can get 2, and he'll think he's out if he makes them both. He made that.
What an excellent shot maker this fella is. I tell
How
you
about
what.
the speed? I mean, just making the shot is great, but to direct the cue ball where you want it, that's greater. And Parica figures he won the first game.
And Nevel hasn't moved yet, so therefore maybe Nevel realizes something that, hold it, now what's going to happen? Maybe Nevel doesn't. We're going to see something here.
He's looking at the score. He's looking at the, we have a TV out there with the match.
Well, okay, I guess the first game of this match is over. Nevel hasn't contested this at all. He's sitting in his chair and he's not contesting it. So evidently he's allowing it to stand. There goes Carmine Sardo going to rack up the balls for game number 2, and Nevel still hasn't moved out of his chair.
And Carmen Sardo is
Someone's
the brother. Well, I don't know. What would you do from here? Gambling, a guy gets the balls and he's not really out. He loses the game.
Well, how long does Nevel have before he can contest it? Or before he cannot contest it any longer? After the balls are broken?
Yeah.
So therefore, Parica really is not out. But as long as the player he's playing doesn't contest it, now it can't be contested. We can't go back now. That's for sure.
And another familiar break. Everything seems to look this way. If he's desperate, I think he's got a bank on the 5. How desperate is he? Well, it's too late. They called Scott, but I don't know what you would do here. Like I said, gambling. If you grab the balls when you're not out, you lose the game.
I'm very strong on this. Once the balls are broken for the next game and it hasn't been contested up to that point, you cannot go back. You just cannot go back.
So best thing to do for Larry Nevel, in case he thinks he got the worst of it, is to forget it, because it can only hurt his stroke. Am I right? You can't gain nothing by moaning now.
No, he has enough work ahead of him just thinking about the business at hand and defeating Jose Parica, the leader of the invasion, as Scott Smith would put it.
Yeah, and the reason he's called the leader of the invasion, because after Parica came to this country, in like 82 or 3, a whole bunch of Filipinos came after him. That's why he's the leader of the invasion. I thought he had a bank, and he got away with it. It turned out to be free, and he had position for the 1 ball.
Okay, let's take a look at the situation here. Okay, the pink ball goes into Nevel's pocket. And I guess the best position to put Nevel in would be somewhere around here. Well, let me see. Somewhere around here. Excuse me.
Okay.
Somewhere around here would be the best position. But how do you get there?
That's what I was going to ask you, Billy. I thought you knew something and was going to tell me how he can get there.
Well, first of all, we have to decide where the best position is to get to. Then we decide if we can get to there.
He could get there. He can get there off the 2, but he has to hit it full, but on the left of center, and he could float right past the 5 ball or whatever that is.
But he can't afford to allow Nevel at the table to see the 9 ball.
No doubt about it.
That's the big ball in front of Parica's pocket. That's the ball that Parica really needs to defend against, the 9 ball.
That's what he's looking at. He knows he can go off the 2, and the big worrisome thing is don't let him see the 9, or you're going to give him a bank or a great move. But I still think he has to go at that 2. Hit about maybe, what would the math be? Like 5/9 of the ball, just enough to cut the 2 towards that.
Okay. Well, what he's doing, Danny, is he's taking this position over here at the table to find out how well will he work. Will it work out for him if he repositions the cue ball around this area right here? Okay, well, protecting the 9 ball. And
well,
now the only other thing that Nevel can do is he can come off the 11 and go behind the 9 in that fashion if he leaves him too high.
Right.
So
but
therefore,
I really think as long as he doesn't shoot the 2 straight on and cuts it just a little, I think he's going to glance behind that little cluster of 3, the 5, the 8. I think he can do that, Billy. Is he looking at leaving him straight in that ball from the end rail and letting him go?
but how is he going to get up there?
Well, he could fan the 9 and get up there.
I don't think so. That's just too dangerous.
Sure it is, but everything's
dangerous
here.
No, but that's too dangerous, and you're doing something that you really don't want to do. That's too dangerous. If he goes off the 9 and tries to reposition the cue ball up there, I don't like his end of it because he's going to be on the wrong side of the 15 ball, and Nevel has a shot to get some balls then. He can't do that. He cannot do that. He cannot do that.
Now he's looking at things from over there.
Okay, now this is not a bad shot now that he went over there. He can kick through here, up toward here, like that there. Okay, he's protecting the 9. He's giving Nevel a shot here and here, but Nevel can't afford to shoot those shots.
Another aggressive shot? He could bank this 5 off the 3. Just go ahead, shoot it straight, and bank it off the 3. It might go in that pocket. That's another shot he was looking at.
Well, I don't like that shot at all. Matter of fact, I like this shot a lot. I like kicking here toward the 4 ball right there.
You mean
that's the 7 ball, right? That's the shot I like best. I don't even know if he sees that shot.
He has multiple shots, but all of them are difficult to execute.
Now that shot, he's taking the intentional scratch. See, what he's looking at here is just taking the intentional scratch over here. Okay, that's good if he can get there.
I don't like that.
Oh, I do. If he can get there, if he could pick up the cue ball and position it right here, I'm certainly sure he would do that.
Tough speed, but I wouldn't mind just, if he's going to think about taking a scratch, just push the cue ball to right here and let him go straight on there, and he could sell out if he misses.
Now, let's see what he's doing here. Is he kicking the... No, he's not doing it. He's coming off the 5. I don't like this at all.
No, he might be brushing. Yeah, that's not too bad a hit.
Okay, now he'll come off the 11, you see? He'll come off the 11, reposition the cue ball down here.
Wait, Billy.
See, he's too high.
I'd
too
shoot
high.
this. He left the bank.
No, you can't shoot this.
You can't?
Heck no.
Not if he can fall on the ball if he thinks
can't
he's
shoot
in a
it.
trap.
Can't
You,
shoot
you
it.
wouldn't bet even money on making that bank?
He's off angle to begin with.
No, he isn't. I don't think so.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he might be, yeah.
Hey, look, he's off
Yeah,
angle.
on the big monitor, yeah. Over in the little one, it looks like he has an angle. If he had it like straight in or a little angle, he could shoot that ball.
What he needs to do here is, well, he's looking to come off the 8, coming over this way, but a lot of bad things can happen. I like coming off the 11 and just repositioning the cue ball there. Because that's natural. The only thing he has to defend against is the speed that he hits it with. He doesn't want to hit it hard enough to end up in the pocket.
Well, tell me, what is he looking at that ball? If the angle isn't there, why is he looking to do something there? He would love to have the angle on it and shoot it, but he doesn't. You know, how full can he hit the one ball? Well, he's going to try a bank here, Billy. He might have an angle, too. He'll have an angle to get that other ball if he makes it. Oh, he hit the point and missed the ball and sold out his ranch.
Well, I didn't like that at all. Not at all.
Well, Nevel's going to like it less than you do.
Neville's not going to get back to the table this game.
I don't think so. There's enough balls loose and easy to fall on, and Parica's a great ball runner anyway.
Right, he's going to run out from here.
Yeah, I would say he is. Okay, he wants to get an angle on the one where he can go, that's the 9 ball?
Yes, it is.
He can get an angle on the 9 to go like that. That's perfect. That's 2 rails between
The 4 and the
5?
No, it's the 4 and the 15.
Okay. Yeah, the pink ball's a 4. He just got to miss hitting anything, and he's going to all these balls. And
Okay, now he has, I believe, 3 balls.
And he got perfect.
Okay,
Make this
he needs
trip.
5. You can count them 13, 11, 6, 2, and somewhere along the line, he's going to break open something and get them all.
He doesn't need to really break open anything.
Right, there's not enough balls open for him to get out.
The 2 and the 6.
He needs 4 balls.
Okay.
He's got to break something open.
Well, he's certainly going to get a chance to the way the balls are
That's what I
sitting.
said, along the way.
1, 2, 3. That's right. There'll still be 8 on the table, and that's not enough. 5, 6, 7 are easy. He got straight on this ball. I don't know if he got an angle to do anything with this ball. He's looking to see if a ball could bank for his 8th ball, because he didn't get an angle to run into that ball. And he doesn't have an angle to get the right angle on the 6th ball to go into those balls. So he can just get 7 for sure. He wants to get all the way out because, you know, dangerous players, you don't get all the way out. We've seen it all week where you don't get all the way out and the other guy gets a shot and runs out.
Okay, but he wants to get at least 7. I think that's what he has to do. I think he has to get 7 and then deal with it from that position. He'll probably apply a little bit of inside English and hopes to brush the 10 on the way back, opening up the pocket for the 14.
Right, that's a good shot. And if he doesn't do that, he's got a bank. He just missed it and he hit it too hard. Well, he's still got this bank. It doesn't bank, and he doesn't want to shoot a double bank right at this moment of life.
Okay, what he wants to do now, very simply, bank this ball over here, repositioning the cue ball down here, up table game, and he's got 7 balls, and that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Nothing more than a simple cross table, bank on the 15, repositioning the cue ball down here where he can't hit anything, and he's forced to play an up table game. Unless he can twirl this, hit this ball over here, sending the cue ball up the table like that.
That's a good shot. But I don't think that's in his repertoire.
Well,
so instead
evidently not. So instead he can sleep in the street. Is that what you're going to say? Sleep in the street?
No, sort of, but I don't say that until it's the 3rd game.
Okay. All right, well, Nevel
lost this.
Yeah, this is going to be 2-0 in a race to 3, and Parica will be within 1 game of winning the championship this year. He finished 2nd in the one pocket to Cliff Joyner last year.
Right.
Joyner beat him twice in the finals.
Right. But Parica's the one who put Joyner his 1 loss. to lose twice. And Jose takes a commanding lead 2-0, but don't think he won for sure, because we saw this in an earlier match where someone was winning 2-0, and I think it was with Frost, the freezer, and Atkins.
Dean Atkins.
Yeah, Atkins beat him 3 in a row after he took a 2-0 lead. So don't go away from your sets, people, because it's not over. Well, we'll mention Carmen Sardo again, the brother of the person who invented this rack.
Carmine Sardo pushing up the Sardo tight rack. Nevel in preparation to break open the balls in the third and very important game for him, for sure.
Decent break, because Parica has to be careful what he does, because that, what ball is that over there, that pink and white one?
That's the 12 ball.
The 12 ball. See, we switched the 4 and the 12 to pink balls because they show better. Parica does a lot of pointing with his cue, doesn't he? Like, look, now he's got his finger there. Why don't you mark it with a piece of chalk?
Well, what he would like to do is reposition the cue ball in this area here. And by shooting the 12 ball like this, he might be able to follow through with the cue ball, repositioning it over here.
And hope you don't hit anything with this ball. You know, it looks to me dangerously close if he goes forward to hitting the ball and selling up. So, I don't know. He's got a difficult shot here because he don't want to leave a bank, so he's shooting this ball. If he hits a ball, he could sell out. Perfect control. Perfect control, and I don't think he let him see the one.
Well, what he did let him see was his kick here. He can kick here into the stack. He's got a chance to put balls and freeze them into the stack. This is a very good shot, and I think Nevel knows it. He's going over to this side of the table. Now he's taking a look at it now.
He's taking a look at the combination kick.
Yeah, that combination kick. That's
Yes,
what the kick was, the combination kick.
Yeah.
That's why it was really important for Parica to get him behind the two.
Well,
Taking away this shot. This is a big shot here.
He scratched.
No, he did. He may have got it.
No, he owed a ball. Nothing hit. Parica's reaching in his pocket.
He's giving up a shot. Look,
yeah,
he's giving up a shot.
He gave up to 3. Parica reached in his pocket for a penny or something, but he knows we have a scoreboard. Now, how many will he get from here? He's got easy banks. You know, run all the balls you could, and then you can fall on the 2 ball. That's an easy bank. And if he gets these balls out of the way, when he banks the 2, the 9 goes. You know, when he might go to the 9 right now.
Getting to the second ball is going to be maybe a little bit of a problem. So therefore, it's not automatic going from the 3 to any of the balls out there. So therefore,
Billy, wait. He can make this 3 and go right between the 2 and 9 and shoot the 9 next. It's sitting easily, just good speed. Look, what's wrong with this?
Nothing's wrong with that, but getting to the second ball could be a problem, and for a lot of people, it may have been a problem.
But he hit it perfectly.
Yes,
now
he did.
He's going to make the 9 and go to the bank on the 2. He's going to play 1 pocket blinkers on that 4 ball. He doesn't care about that.
He would like to get up table for the green ball, the 6 ball, because that would allow him, that's what he's doing. You see, he wants to go up table for a position for the green ball. And if he's able to reposition the cue ball up table for the green ball, I can see him getting maybe 4 more balls.
But he better not hit the yellow on the inside, or that changes all those plans. See, he didn't want to go up there for that reason. If he hits that 1, he can lose all, advantage of the run out. Now, he can make this and draw 1 rail and, I believe, get to the 5 ball.
He's got 3 balls. Nevel owes 1.
Yeah, I think he can hit between the 2nd and 3rd diamonds on the side rail and come right out to the 5. Low, a hair, left-hand English. Just pocket the ball and you're automatically there. Just pocket the ball and you're automatically there. And he didn't pocket the ball. So now, Nevel, take advantage of this. You're losing 2-0 and you're losing 3 to -1. You better run some balls here or then you sleep in the street, Billy.
Okay, now getting the second ball from this position may be a problem as well. So therefore, maybe he should consider banking that 12 ball into the 4 ball.
No, he's going to go one rail to the 6 and that other yellow ball. And he didn't hit it hard enough, but he's got a bank. He's got a bank.
Well, a bank with not much of a future.
Well, make it, that's all. Just grind now. You only can make one ball, do it. He played an Eddie Taylor bank, and he was trying to break open the pile, and now he's got a little cut on this 5. I don't know if he can
I don't
make
like
it.
that. No, I like elevating, shooting this way, elevating, opening up balls this way, and sending the cue ball up here. That's what I like.
He's shooting at this ball, and he's trying to go 3 rails to the other ball, and he didn't even hit it close to thin enough, but he didn't lose his head either. Parica can kick this ball away. Okay, what's the score now? 3-1. Now that Nevel paid his ball.
The ball he spotted up may be dead in Parica's pocket. Let's take a good look at it. Julian, can we take a look at that 9-ball and 8-ball combination in relation to Parica's pocket? Can we get over there and take a look at that? Okay.
It's at least close.
Okay, now the other angle, take a look at that from the pocket to the 9. See how we can get that angle.
Yeah, can we get the angle from the brown ball? Anyway, he didn't even look at it, and I think he had the shot.
Now, it's pretty close. It looks like it's pretty close.
I think it's getting hit on the side it needs to get hit on to throw. You see that?
Right.
The 7 into the 8. If the 9 is hitting the short rail, the end rail, that 4 will...
But Danny, if the 10-ball, the ball behind the 8 is frozen to the 8 and to the 9, then it doesn't throw.
No, it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't matter because he's moving all that anyway.
Yes, it doesn't matter at all. 3-1 in favor of Parica in this third game. Parica leading 2-0 in games, looking to win the tournament in this first match. Could go 2 matches, but if Parica has anything to say about it, it won't.
Perfect control. But if he can hit the 6, which I think he can, he might have a possible bank. He might have a possible 1-rail bank here. Because when you cut the 6, it's automatically going to get right-hand English on it.
Okay, let's say, for instance, the camera was the player at the table. The camera has to get behind the cue ball and take a look up table to see if it can hit the 6. I don't think he can hit the 6.
No, probably not.
Nope, we can't hit the 6.
Apparently not. So cut the ball, leave distance. On tight equipment, distance is a good alternative. Anything dead? There's a lot of balls aiming that way. He's looking at them all.
Yeah, there's a lot of balls aiming that way is right.
But none of them are dead.
This is the type of a bank that Parica probably would like to shoot cross corner, but a little bit risky.
Well, he's shooting at 1 ball, and he can possibly lose the 6 and the 9 to...
I was talking about repositioning the cue ball in the rack, in the stack.
Yeah. Well, he did the next best thing.
I don't like that shot at all.
I don't either, because he kept the ball on Nevel's side.
But not only that, the cue ball got on the wrong side of the table. Now Nevel can do a lot of good things here.
He's shooting the 8 off the ball, maybe. No, he just decided to duck.
You know,
a good duck.
Yeah,
too.
see, Nevel can do a lot of things. He can damage Parica from the position that Parica left Nevel in. Nevel had options.
You're right. Parica left him there. It's nobody's fault but his, and now he's grinning because he knows he left him there, and now he sees it was a silly shot. Now he's in a trap. I mean,
well, he can elevate here and open up the 1 ball over here and send the cue ball over here like this.
That's really the only thing he's got, and he's going to have to elevate pretty good because he's hitting that ball thin. But you're right, that's all he has, except it looks like maybe he's taking a scratch. That's why he looked at the score. He knows he has 3 balls in the bank, and so he'll play the guy from here. He's still got a little advantage, 2-1. Not a bad one. The only problem is he can wind up in the same spot again, or, just as bad. It depends how full Nevel can hit that ball that I think it's the 4 ball, right? Or is it the...
It's the 4 ball. That's the 4 ball. It's the pink ball, the 4 ball.
Yes. If he can hit that full, he can freeze him right back in the same place.
But I don't think he can hit it full. As you can see on the
Yeah,
monitor,
maybe
clearly
the 8 is in
he
the way.
cannot hit it where he can stick the cue ball on it. So therefore, he's going to have to look elsewhere. He's looking to hit the side of it, but what's going to happen with the cue ball? You know?
I know, he can't hit it
That's
thin
a
enough.
dangerous shot. So therefore, he has to pay really close attention to the cue ball here. He must position the cue ball in a good position on the table.
Well, he
Oh, what
hit
a nice
the paint.
hit. Nice hit.
He hit the
Nice
paint,
hit.
and that's just what he had to do because
Exactly.
that side point was in the way and the pocket was in the way. But he is a young man with good eyes, and he did fan the paint. Okay, Parica, and you know what? He might have to defend against that 7 ball. The 7 ball looks like it's close to going in the pocket. You see that combination?
Yeah, I see it, and
Yeah.
it's possible.
He better be careful, and just in case that's dead, because he might even be able to kick at that if Parica puts him down here. He looks like he might be trying to glide off the 6 ball and go all the way down here.
Well, he has to be careful there.
I know, because if he doesn't get all the way down, he leaves an easy bank. Is he going to try to shoot the 9 into the edge of the 5, stick the ball, and knock everything towards his pocket?
Difficult shot to execute when you consider where he's shooting from.
You're right. But he did look at it, because by now we see when he's swinging the cue stick with a mimic stroke, that's what he's looking at.
Was it an anemic stroke or a mimic stroke?
A mimic. That means that's like you're using utilize and things like that. He's trying that shot, Billy. Oh, he didn't know he didn't. But here's what you were talking about. If he doesn't get real good, and he did, the only thing is he's going to be on the in the pile again.
If he has the angle to do that, I don't know. He seems to be underneath on the wrong side of the 14 ball to comfortably do that.
Well, what's he doing? Tree railing? Yes.
Watch the cue ball.
Yes. He thought the cue ball was
my.
going to vanish. Well, that's why he shot it short.
Okay, I think that Parica now can come off the 15 ball, this ball here, since the 5 ball has ended up in a position where it's not bankable. He can come off the head ball. He can come off the head ball, repositioning the cue ball right over here.
Right. Freeze him on that.
And opening up balls on his side of the table.
And snookering him from hitting anything that he can change things with. Well, he's not really bad off because he has that ball in that far away pocket. If it all comes to nothing else, he could pocket that ball and lay on the rail. Let him bank at the 6 and do something. It's possible that he can leave a shot on the 6. I think he's supposed to roll that ball in.
Well, I don't know if this is right because he's going to leave him a shot on the 6 here, to improve his position.
Well, he didn't roll it in.
I thought perhaps he may have fared better by, he was shooting from here. I thought he may have fared better by going into here, over here, and then over here.
Billy, don't you agree with this? As long as he shot that shot, shouldn't he have made that ball? Wouldn't it have been a hair better, because that ball is still sitting for a possible bank later on.
Well, I don't
in
know,
the match.
because now the cue ball is close to that side cushion, and a little more difficult to control. Had he made the ball, maybe he would have a better bridge and more.
He's shooting the same shot he shot last time. He's going to try to freeze him on the 5.
Much more difficult shot to execute.
Yeah, but we're talking about one of the greatest players in the game, and he executed it perfectly. And now Nevel should pocket that ball and leave him right over there, on the rail near that chalk. He has to shoot at that ball. I don't see anything else he has. He doesn't have to worry about giving up the 1. You'd want him to shoot the 1 from there. I think that's the shot. Now he's finally looking at that 7 ball. It's been there, and he said no.
Okay, now he's forced to shoot the 9 here, Danny, simply because coming off the green ball, the 6 ball, now he runs the risk of selling out the yellow 1. He's got to leave distance, and he's got to give him the cross corner bank on the 6, because he really doesn't have anything better. I would try to pocket the 9 ball now.
Yeah, he has to.
Action down there at the other end of the tip.
Now coming off the 6 may be wrong, because the 1 ball is a ball he has to defend against. Why didn't he do this last time?
Well, Parica's not going to be shooting at the 1. But now he can, well, Nevel has nothing to shoot at, and Parica really can, if he has to, just knock the 6 on his side. Hard enough to bank it 2 rails so Nevel doesn't have a cross bank on
I'll
it.
tell you, finally, I think your shot's come up here, Danny. I think that he can kick 2 cushions, sending the 5
He
over,
does.
cue ball up this way.
He does have that, but nobody shot it, so I give up on that shot. The only guy that shot it so far sold out.
I kind of like that shot from this position.
I do. I liked it all week in that position.
Because there's nothing over here
As long as he
for him to
hits
defend against. As long as he hits that second cushion
before he hits
before
the
the ball,
Yep.
he can pocket this ball. Cue ball comes up this way.
You know, I'm starting to think that that's not in Parica's repertoire.
I like that shot from this position.
I do too, but he's not going to shoot it. He's just going to slowly roll it and try to snooker Nevel and put him in the same place. But you know what? If he stops, what's this? He sold out. That is really a dumb shot.
Well, he should have shot the kick then, to kick it in.
Yeah, well, I've been saying that all week. They just don't want to shoot that shot. But now...
Look, he's putting up a ball. That wasn't a scratch.
No. No.
That was an error, but not a scratch.
Well, maybe he was making up for the ball he stole last rack.
Well, he'd have to give him a game for that.
Look at this. Perfect. You know what? You shoot the brown ball right now, draw into the pile, shoot it, hit the pile, and draw back. And you'll get everything open and you got balls. Oh, I don't like that shot. Man, well, maybe he doesn't play straight pool. He got away with it, but I like hitting the ball and drawing it.
He's kind of stiff on the 7 ball here, straight in. I don't think he may be better off following it down table and taking the bank on the pink.
He looks like he's going to pound it and got a little angle to hit the ball.
Watch this stroke, Danny. Watch this. Oh, my.
Yeah, watch this. Sleep in the street stroke. See, he's trying to do too much, Billy. You were right. Make the ball, roll forward, take the bank on the pink. Right? Now, you know.
That's what I thought was an option, but of course he didn't even think about that as an option. So
he left the bank on the, I believe, the 13. That's about all, but that's about enough. Right? Doesn't he have the 13 ball bank?
He also has the 14 bank.
Yeah, that's tougher to control.
No, not necessarily. I think it's a better shot.
Well, apparently he does too. Apparently he does too. If he makes this, he's just about out. He overcut it a little bit. It's not going to go in, I don't think. Just a little bit. You look at Parica looked up here and said, "Oh, guys, man, that would have went in. Look what I had."
Well, that was going to be hard pressed to control the cue ball in a position on the table where Parica's not going to have a shot.
Well, there's only one way to do it, and it's very dangerous because you can't just roll there and leave him the bank on the pink. But you can go off the pink and billiard it in, but then that's dangerous. So, you know, it's like you said, he doesn't have much. He's going to leave a shot on the pink.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
I really don't like the way Nevel's playing here.
No, he may be content to run second. You know, he no matter what happens here, he played a good tournament, and second may be good enough for that all-around stuff. Parica definitely has a bank. If he doesn't want to hit the pile, I mean, he can draw the ball past it, and he's going to the 1 and 7. You don't want to hit those balls on the spots. He did hit them, but he didn't do anything wrong with it. That could have been a disaster. And the reason he hit it is because he didn't hit the pink full enough.
Right.
He overcut it, or he would have never hit those balls. But he got away with it. He got away with it. Nevel got away with let's survive a little longer. You know, and I think we're going to see a little knitting here. Parica's going to just fan the ball, I think. Unless he can go, well, no, he don't want to mess with it because the 8 banks. I think you're just supposed to fan the ball and stay right there and try to outmove him from there. No, I don't understand this. He left the 8 like I said. What the heck is that all about? Am I right? Why not just fan the ball and stay there and outmove him from there? He missed. He missed. Well, look where he stepped. If he made the ball, he could have got right out. Instead now, unless it's too thin to hit it, can he avoid hitting the 8? Well, if he's going to hit the 8, then hit it with speed.
Hit the top of the 8 and slide across table. You have position for
I
the 8.
don't know if it's sitting that way.
Yeah,
I think
it's
he's
sitting
going to
that
hit the 8 in a different spot.
No, he's sitting that way.
Oh,
It's
you're
sitting
right.
that way.
That's about it. I think it's pack your bags, light the light, I'll arrive home late tonight. Bye-bye, Blackbird.
Well, hey, maybe he can play position for the 7 ball here. Maybe go in between the 10 and the side pocket like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got the wrong side of the ball. He got on the wrong side of the ball, and he can't pound it because the ball
Well, he
is
can
glancing.
shoot the 10. He can shoot the 10 now.
Yeah. That's what he's doing, and I think it's history. Did he get in the middle of all of them? Sorta. He's got a shot, but he did. He just fell wrong. He had 3 balls to get to, and he got in one spot that makes it a little more difficult. And even if he pockets the ball, it's going to be tough for position. Can he kill this and draw one rail? He overcut it. He overspun it. Parica sees the goal line, and he can't get over the goal line. He definitely is sitting all right.
Parica has a free bank on the 7 ball, almost free. He's certainly going to shoot it. That's
He's going to shoot it, but it's got a little air of danger to it. That side pocket is in the game, and if he just rolls forward, he's going to sell out the pink and the green. So, this is not an easy shot. He doesn't have to gamble here. He's got a commanding lead, 6-3. He needs 1 game. The other guy has none.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do totally agree with that. I think Parica's going to shoot it, though, but he doesn't have to gamble like Danny said.
Oh,
I think he's going to draw it straight back and just play for the 1 ball.
No, he's doing what I would love him to do if I were betting on him. Good enough. Good enough. Doesn't matter if he left the bank or whatever. He did leave some kind of a bank, but it's 1 ball. If he happens to make this pink ball, he's shooting at 1 ball, and he'll have another bank on the 7 ball if he happens to make this, or even the green ball. But make this first, which he did. Now he has a shot on the 7 ball, and this game could get hairy because it's only 6-4. It isn't like Nevel's out of it. He's like 1 shot away from getting it. If he makes this, it's a game. No, he jumped up and hit it with a weak stroke, and I don't think Parica could gamble on banking it, so just shoot straight on, knock it 2 rails so that Nevel cannot shoot at the bank on the 6.
I kind of like just hitting this very softly. Boom, just hit in to stay there.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no,
because he's going to leave a bank.
So what? The
So
4
what?
will defend from that.
So what?
Yeah, he shot the shot. He could have hit it straight on, and well, this is a much better shot as long as he hit it like this. Nevel can't be shooting at any 6 ball. He's going to hit rail first, try to knock it away, which is dangerous because the cue ball's flying around. He made a good hit, but like I said, the cue ball's flying around, but he had perfect control.
That's ideally positioned.
That's exactly right. And he's laughing. He's over there. Parica's grinning. Nevel's grinning because he got away with something. Parica's grinning because it doesn't matter that he got unlucky because he's got a commanding lead with 2 games.
The only thing he has is he just has to just ticky this to the cushion there. I don't think he has anything else.
Ticky?
Well, push it to the cushion. Unless, I don't know. Can he see the 13 ball?
Yeah, he's going to shoot that and go long to the end rail.
Okay, I didn't think he could do that, but if he can do that, no
and not
question.
scratch, it's a good shot. And he left absolutely nothing. He's going to hit the 6. I don't know what he can do. He's playing a combination bank, but a move, basically. He just doesn't want to sell out like this. That was a genius shot there. He put another ball in play. Look at Parica. Even though he's winning 6-4, 2 games to none, he wants to get this over with, and funny things are happening suddenly. Is he going to bank at this again? I don't think so. He's going to lose the cue ball if he does that. I think this time he must shoot straight on and not get 2 rails. Don't you think?
I think he should shoot to 14 off the foot spot.
Well, that too. That too.
You know?
But that isn't moving a danger ball, you know. And the 4 is tough to execute, though.
Yeah, that's right. Why would you fool with the brown ball, the 7 ball? Move the 14 like so. Here, I like just moving the 14 over here somewhere, repositioning the cue ball somewhere over here.
But he's going to leave a Harrigan kind of bank for Nevel.
That's all. That's all you need to do. Now, what's he going to do?
Shoot 2 rails, you know,
Yeah,
shoot the 14 straight on and go forward with the cue ball. You might snooker him on that 7 and put another ball on your side.
Well, he's got a big problem right here doing anything without giving Parica a shot. If he opts to shoot the 14 ball, here's the problem. If he opts to shoot the 14 ball, the 6 ball may be in the way of the bank, and he has to get way down here. If he falls here,
What's he doing?
He's going to leave him the cross corner.
Why is he jacking up like this? Because he wanted to strike it. That's why. What a great shot.
Yes, it was a great shot.
Great shot. This match has its moments, even though Parica has a deciding edge score-wise. But now if he happens to trickle this to the pocket, and snooker Parica, well, I think he can hit it full and just knock it 3 rails on his side.
I kind of like coming behind this for some reason. You know, if he knocks it 3 cushions, he's got to knock it good way over here. If he knocks it over here, okay, cue ball here, then he can lose the game. So I like coming from behind this and getting it out of there on my side of the table.
Well, let's see what Parica likes. He may be doing just that.
Or hitting it softly like that. Now, see, you can't afford to leave a return bank in this.
He's got a 3-railer if he can control the ball. He's looking at it. If he can avoid a kiss over there, he has a chance to win this game here.
It's going to be close, this kiss, by the way. Watch it.
Well, he's going in the past of it, but he did it. He didn't make the ball, but look what he did. I mean, he would have had another ball. This would have been a game, a contest here. Parica's leading 6-5, 2 games to none.
He's just stepping up and shooting the green like there's no problem. I think there is a problem shooting the green.
There is. He can't roll forward. He's going to brush the ball, so he hit it with speed and knocked 2 balls out of play. Excellent control, except he left the bank. He had to leave something. Better leave a long bank.
Yeah, but this bank's not free. If
Sure
this bank's missed, it leaves a return bank.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You know, if he misses it, and he misses it badly, he leaves a return bank. You're right, Billy. But nevertheless, I think he still has to shoot it.
He's looking at the 3-railer on the 13.
Oh, forget that. That is really a bad shot. That's really a bad shot. Does he have a kick bank on the brown ball? Can he hit rail first?
No.
You know, to the right of it.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
so.
he is shooting this shot with a little reverse that will kill the cue ball a little bit more, and he hit it pretty good. The good part about it is the speed. I don't think Parica could go.
He's got a
bank.
No, Parica's got a bank at his pocket here.
Oh, he's not going to shoot that.
Well, I'll bet he banks it toward his
let's
pocket.
see. Well, maybe he will because the balls are so out of play, but I don't know. It's going to be tough to hit it good. You know, he really didn't shoot it. He just made sure the cue ball didn't do something stupid, Billy. He couldn't go out. It's too thin a hit.
What I'm saying is he did have one toward his pocket if he chose to shoot it. But that shot, he was going to shoot it. He was going to shoot it toward his pocket, one way or the other.
Now I think he should well, you know, he's going to leave something. What's he looking at that ball?
Well,
for?
I like naturally cue ball here, and kicking his 4 over here.
Yeah, I like
Cue ball
ending
ending up right here.
Well, he's going to possibly leave a bank. Is he looking to 2-rail this green ball and draw the ball all the way down?
No,
play position.
He's going to just he's going to stay there, isn't he?
Yeah.
That was a tough shot to shoot because now the return banks there again. Now Parica will definitely bank this.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay,
No,
outside English. Even if he gets the kiss on this shot,
he's
it's not going to foil the shot that much because it'll keep going after the kiss.
No kiss, Billy. There's no kiss. He might bank this right off of the 7. There's no kiss. Sweat it. Oops, a lot of people in the audience said, ooh. I don't know who they're pulling for.
Okay, let's see what happens here. He's got a bank on the 13. He's got a bank on the 4.
And he's got a double bank.
Or
on
the 7, I should say.
He's got a double bank on the 6. And that's probably what he's going to shoot.
No, because
okay.
you got to control the cue ball
He
there.
needs 2 anyway. So he needs to try to get 2 balls here. Well, where's the 11 go when you hit it? It could bank towards Nevel's pocket.
I like this bank because he has a better control of the cue ball with this bank. He's hit with a high ball. The 11 ball will stop the progress of it, and he'll have better control with the cue ball. Now Nevel steps to the table a great distance and close to that bottom cushion. So Parica has really created a problem for Nevel with that shot.
He has to shoot the 6 straight on. I mean, I say he has to shoot. It's not an automatic execution here. He has to shoot the 6 straight on, 2 rail it on his side, and go forward with the cue ball. It's not an easy thing to handle, but that's the way it sits.
Nevel's looking at doing something a little bit extra creative up there with those 2 balls. I don't like it at all.
I don't either, but you know what he's thinking. Keep the balls in play for him.
Well, there's a lot of other things to think about besides keep the balls in play. What about those 2 balls on Parica's side of the table?
That's right. I don't like it, Billy. I like shooting the 6 straight on, 2 rails. I'm just trying to get in his head and find out what he's thinking if he's not thinking about shooting the 6, 2 rails. Anything else is no good. He's trying to do something really desperate here. He's trying to bank this ball. No, he can't be playing a combination bank and bet the game on that. He's got to shoot the 6 straight on if he wants to win this game.
No, he's going to do something with those 2 balls. You can bet your bottom dollar on that because you can bet your bottom dollar. Watch the cue ball. What is he trying to do this with the cue ball? Look, he's trying to do this with the cue ball. 1, 2, 3 cue ball. Watch.
He's trying to go to bed.
Watch.
He is. He's trying to
see what he's trying to do with the cue ball, and obviously it didn't work out well for him.
Well, he's trying to go to sleep. I told you that.
Well, he can go to sleep now. This match is over. Parica's won 3-0. See, I knew he was going to do something.
Look at Parica.
Like that.
Parica's saying, what? I can't imagine what he was doing.
Parica's going to be the one-pocket champion this year. After falling second to Cliff Joyner last year, he avenged that, coming back this year, winning the one-pocket title, Danny.
Parica's in the 9 ball, isn't he?
Oh, of course.
Because now he's sitting in a spot to possibly get the all-around money. He's grinning.
Okay, we're going to be joining Parica on the floor in just a moment, so bear with us. We'll be right back. We're here with Jose Parica. Last year, Jose, you were runner-up to Cliff Joyner in the one-pocket division. This year, you're the one-pocket champion. How do you feel about your game? How do you feel you played in the finals? And what are you going to do with the prize money?
Well, winning tournament is always the same to me right now, because the first time I win the major event, I jump in the air. Now, just like winning every major tournament, it's not like the way it used to be, It used to be. And probably the money that I win, maybe I keep it and wait till my lawyer tell me what to pay from the IRS.
Well, Parica and I had a little talk before this interview began. He said that his tournament winnings in the past several years have caused him a problem with the IRS. So therefore, he's going to take these winnings and kind of like pay up with the IRS. Is that right?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I have problem because they put lien on my house, so I have to do that.
Anyways, you're still in the 9 ball. You don't have a loss in the 9 ball. You are one of the players that I've picked to win the all-around. You're in pretty good position after winning the one pocket.
Yeah, I wish I defend this title the whole around. I never defend my title. Every time I win the tournament, I lost it. So I hope I win this world around again.
It's awfully nice to be recognized as the best all-around player in the world. If you go on to win or finish high in the 9-ball, you will again have that title.
Yeah, I need a little roll too, and luck.
Tell us a little bit about the other Filipino player in the tournament, Alcano. How well does he play?
Well, Keno, he needs more experience because he needs to show that he is competitive. Not too many players knows him. If he shows some real competition, he probably is one of the best.
Do you think he'll ever be as good as you, though?
Well, I'm already old. I don't care if they say I'm over the hill, but
Everybody's going to
I know I can still bite.
You certainly can. You are a warrior. I mean, I'm talking about a real warrior. They never can count Jose Parica out because when they do, he bounces right back. Comes right back at them. Anyways, congratulations with your win here in the One Pocket Division, beating a very tough Larry Nevel in the finals. And I guess it's all 9-ball from here on out, and hopefully you'll do as well in the 9-ball.
Yeah, I hope to. I want to defend my title. That's all. And then this is my what do you call that? Commitment when I come over here.
Well, I'm certainly sure that if you try hard enough, you're going to do very well, but like you always do. So once again, congratulations with winning the One Pocket Division here at the Derby City Classic. Good luck in the 9-ball division as well.
Yeah, thank you, Billy.
So on behalf of Danny Diliberto and the entire ACCUSTATS crew, thanks a lot for supporting ACCUSTATS and give Pat a call. The number is 800-828-0397.